play nerd. I play nerd.
Get those wonderful toys.
Snoochie Boochies, everyone. This is another I Play Nerd toy unboxing and review. This time we have the Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Wolverine action figure. I am not really going to be a big fan of these Secret Wars action figures. I don't feel like I'm going to be collecting them because I really don't have a big connection to them. But I am a longtime X-Men fan, and X-Men are my favorite comic book characters, or actually my favorite comic book. Wolverine, definitely part of that, especially when it comes to the 90s X-Men, which is what I gravitate toward most. But I also love the 80s, I love the 70s, and I love the 60s X-Men. After the 90s, not so much, maybe a little bit here and there, but definitely into the 80s version. And this is a variant of Wolverine's costume that I don't have. I have the more tiger striped one that's yellow, mostly yellow and blue. This one is the other iconic version where it is yellowish or orangish and brown. So I definitely had to pick this one up. Let's take a look at the packaging. Secret Wars, kind of reminiscent of the 1980s toy figure line that came out. On the back, you got a cross-sell, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, Titania, and Beyonder. Here you can see a little bit of background. If you want to read that, go ahead. There's a picture of him. He looks cool. That's what he looked like in the 80s and 90s. Actually, even back to the 70s. And he comes with some shield thing that we'll take a look at. I'm not too familiar with what that does. But that's the packaging. Let's bust out Logan. Here is the Secret Wars 40th anniversary Wolverine figure out of the packaging, along with everything that he comes with. So let's take a look at his accessories. First, he comes with this. Let's see if I can get this light on this thing. Shield, where you can see that he switches from being maskless to having a mask. And it also comes with, these look like Pogs. We have a 40th anniversary Secret Wars. You can replace the picture of Wolverine in this thing, which I am not going to do because I really have no need to have a Secret Wars logo. So these are just going to, and I honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this thing. I'm probably just going to put it in storage somewhere and never see it again. It does come with an alternate head, a maskless one. So you can see here is his making a mean face. He does come with 2 additional hands where his claws are not showing. But you know what? He's a Wolverine. When I display him, his claws are going to be out. So let's take a look at the figure. All right. He does look pretty good. You can see he has a little bit of a smirk. This costume's great. This is from first seen, I believe, in the All New, All Different X-Men comic from 1972, I believe. But it does look pretty damn cool. You can see he's got his arm hair. He's got his claws out, which look pretty darn good. I have another Wolverine figure where the claws are pretty flimsy. I'm afraid they're actually going to fall off. But otherwise, the mask looks good. He's got his little smirk. That looks good. His costume is definitely my favorite alternate costume of Wolverine. My main one is going to be that yellow tiger stripe one. This one is number 2. Let's go into his articulation. His head moves side to side, moves up that far, down that far. Ooh, he looks down pretty. Look at him out. Up is not so much. He does have butterfly joints, so his arms go back and forth. Then you can rotate them, and they go up and down. He's got a bicep swivel. Of course, there's double jointed elbow. Is it double jointed elbows? Yep, double jointed elbows. Ooh, you could pose them real good with these elbows. Wrist articulation, swivel. Of course, they go up and down. He's got a ab crunch. You can do sit-ups. He's got a thigh cut. His legs move up and down, out to the side, double jointed knees, and ankle articulation. Just up and down though. You don't swivel or anything like that. No toe articulation, but that's okay. Don't think you really need it for this toy. Yeah, bub. Here's a little comparison with the Love Triangle 3-pack Wolverine, the one that I've used my more quintessential Wolverine, where he's wearing a tiger stripe, and they look pretty cool together. You can see that they're different body molds. One thing about the original, I don't say the original, but the tiger stripe Wolverine figure is that his claws are very flimsy. I feel like they can break off pretty easily, while this one's more sturdy. Of course, also a little bit longer. Doesn't really make sense. It's not gonna fit his forearm, but whatever. It's comic book character. But you can tell they're different body molds. This one's a newer one. This is an older one. This one seems a little bit more thicker. Like he's a little more stout. This one's a little slimmer, probably because his body mold's been used multiple times for other figures too. Otherwise, either one looks pretty damn good. This one's definitely going to stay with my X-Men display. This one I'll also display with I'll probably find some way to display it also, because he looks cool in that costume. And that's going to do it for this unboxing and review of the Marvel Legends Secret Wars 40th Anniversary Wolverine figure. This action figure is pretty damn cool. If you're a Wolverine fan, this is one that you're definitely going to enjoy. This is how I'm going to choose to keep him, with his mask on, his claws out. But if you really want to, you could sheath his claws, you could take off his mask. I don't know what I'm going to do with this shield that changes pictures. I won't see it. I'll never see it again. I'll throw it somewhere in the bin. But otherwise, this is a great Wolverine figure. Smell you later, bub.